What's the crack with Andrew and Pat? The best bits of Good Morning Tipperary.
Back this morning from 9.
Good morning.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay.
So slowing down the traffic today, who's that going to affect, like?
Everybody.
Exactly. Yeah. So what good is that? It's just going to affect the people that are already being affected by the price of fuel already, and it's going to cost them more because they're going to be slowed down. People trying to get out of their lives, go to work and all that kind of thing. So I'm not too sure that I'm on board with that, but anyway. That's just me, like, you know what I mean?
Well, that's just you. You're always out of step.
I always say I'm out of step. I realise...
No, I can see where you're coming from, but the thing is that it's the motorway they're blockading.
I thought they were doing Cashel Town, but you said...
No.
Okay.
No, they're based out of Cashel.
What about Limerick, then?
That's on the motorway as well.
It's on the motorway too, is it?
So, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if it'll make it much better, but... Well, I suppose at least it's not in towns, you know what I mean?
Well, then we will be diverting more traffic into towns.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's just not... For me, I don't think. But anyway,
You got out the wrong side of the bed this morning.
No, I didn't. It's just I can't really see the like what's going to happen. Like I don't think it's going to change anything. And anyway, there we are. I hope that they make room for emergencies and ambulances and all that kind of thing.
They have a plan in place for that.
As long as that's been done, I guess
that's all taken care of.
That's something. How was your weekend?
It was okay.
What way were you working? Were you working over the weekend?
I was off all weekend.
All weekend? You were off all weekend?
Finished on Friday.
You're
now. I was a bit late
joking me.
finishing on Friday, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I was up in Templemore in the town park yesterday.
What were you doing there?
Walking.
Okay. Just went for a walk?
Yeah.
Just said you'd go up there, go for a walk?
Yeah.
Okay. It's lovely up there.
Yeah, it's grand up there, yeah.
It's smashing up there, it really, really is. And did you go for coffee, do anything like that? Did you get something nice, go in any place, have something to eat or anything like that?
Actually, no.
No.
Just went for a stroll.
Did you go for, did you get any Easter eggs over the weekend?
No, I was good.
No Easter eggs at all?
Actually, I was in a supermarket yesterday, and it's like Easter never existed.
All the Easter eggs are gone?
Totally gone.
Really?
No, there's no way they had them all sold.
You were looking for cheap Easter eggs?
No, I wasn't. I
You
was in getting some bread.
Yeah, you're the fella that buys these Christmas decorations on Stevenson's Day. Go on.
But no, I was amazed to see that there wasn't.
All the eggs are gone?
Yeah. No, I'm sure they weren't all sold.
Okay.
They couldn't have been.
What's the sell-by date on those? Like, could I use them next year?
It wouldn't be next year anyway.
Would it not? No. The world's oldest animal has died, Pat. Kids don't make you happy, apparently. Yeah, that's probably true, all right. Using baby talk with your dog can help with training, and a new study shows people should laugh at their mistakes.
That's why we're always laughing.
We'll do some of those in a little while, all right?
Is the world's oldest animal?
Yeah.
Is that a tortoise?
It is.
That's not dead.
What's happened to him? He's not died. He didn't die.
It was false rumour.
It wasn't false, was it?
It was.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
What? That wasn't true.
You mean you're all sad now that he isn't
No,
dead?
I'm not, but that couldn't be fake news, like, could it?
It is, yeah.
Are you sure about that
I
now?
had the story last week.
I'm going to double check that. I'll see you in a while. Good luck.
It's just after 7 a.m. Good morning, Tipperary.
With Andrew Luby.
Tipperary's Tip FM.
Sporting headlines at 8.
Apparently using baby talk with your dog can help with training. Researchers have found that it can help dogs learn tricks as a high-pitched tone is more likely to get their attention. Now, I am not embarrassed to say like that if somebody recorded me talking to my dog, I know I do it, but I think everybody does it. Mm-hmm. I think especially like if they're small dogs, especially if they're puppies and if they're small dogs and all that. But I mean, I know, like I talk to him like
tell the truth, though.
I talk to him like as if he's a human.
No,
like
tell the truth.
Go on, tell me.
If he does something wrong, do you still use that little baby
and
voice?
I don't really give out to him. Do you know what I mean?
He's a spoiled
He doesn't really do much wrong now, to be fair.
Except attack other dogs.
He's a bit like, he's not great about other dogs, like he's not, and he's very well socialised, like, you know what I mean? He's been out and about for years.
You're probably old enough to remember Barbara Woodhouse.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, she used that high-pitched voice as well, training dogs.
Yeah.
You know, it's a known...
But even regardless of the pitch, like, I just, like, it's, you know, will I get your dinner? Do you want to put on the chicken? No, you're putting your head in your hands and all that. Honestly,
I'm rubbing my eyes.
No, no, you're not. People do that, like, people talk to dogs. I said to him last night, are you coming to bed? Are you coming up to bed, or do you want to stay here for a while? I talk to him as if like he knows what I'm saying.
Well, you see, I think that's just making up because the lads ignore you.
Yeah, but they all talk to him like that. Like, you know, it's bizarre. So what happened with the story with the tortoise?
It was
cryptocurrency
scam.
It was what?
A cryptocurrency scam.
Oh, they wanted to collect money, did they? For and based on what, like on a funeral or something?
Well, look, I think the turtle was 100 and something years. He's
193 years old.
And somebody claiming to be his vet
Yeah.
put out something on social media.
Stop. That they needed money to help.
I don't know, but his real vet,
Yeah.
I can't remember the turtle's name now.
The turtle's name is Jonathan.
Jonathan, yeah. Jonathan's real vet came out and said, no, it's not true.
he's fine.
Hale and hearty.
It's fine. It reminds me of, I know you never got into The Simpsons, because we've discussed The Simpsons from time to time. The thing about The Simpsons is that people that are not into The Simpsons could think, for God's sake, it's a cartoon for kids.
But they come up with some very
the comedy is unmatched, right? And it reminded me of one, I'll tell you this quickly, where Homer was in an accident and he was brought to the hospital and he was pronounced dead. And then they brought him to a better hospital where his condition was upgraded to alive. Right, I thought of that. Or actually, the time his neighbour is Flanders. Right?
I know, yeah.
You know that, right? Flanders puts his head out the window and says, "Homer, I see you're cycling two abreast." And he said, "I wish so." I said, "We're going to a pond," he said. No, it's brilliant, honest to God. A lot of people that watch it miss that stuff, but the writing is incredible.
Trust you to get that stuff.
Yeah,
the innuendo is right there with you, isn't it?
See you later.
Good luck.
It's fine. It's
Sporting headlines at 11.
Damien was on to say the M8 southbound to Cashel is clear. Northbound, M8 blocked, traffic being diverted to Cashel Town at Junction 8 there. So it's already kind of kicked off, has it? So
they started up. They were gathering around 6:30 this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, okay. A new study shows that people, apparently it's good to laugh at your mistakes, right? So a new study shows that people should laugh at their mistakes. It's an online experiment of more than 3,000 people found that laughing at your own mistakes makes you more likeable. Embarrassing moments, Pat, include walking into a glass door. So you walk into a glass door and you start laughing. My nose is busted, but that's all right, crack. Or accidentally waving at the wrong... Now, here, it happened to me Saturday. I just told you this before. It's a different person this time. I waved at the wrong person. No, when I say I waved at the wrong person, I didn't mistake the person. I just... I waved at somebody that I wouldn't normally wave at.
Now that person is there thinking, he doesn't like me really.
No.
Haven't been thrilled that you had waved at him.
No, it's somebody that I don't like, and I don't want them thinking that I like him. And the fact that I waved at him, now they think I like him. Do you know what I mean? Somebody that I had beef with, as the Americans would say.
Okay.
But so just sometimes, it happens especially in the car, that if you just see somebody, and you think that they've moved their arm or something, and you just automatically kind of salute them like that. And then I was looking at him in the rear view going, is that bloody so-and-so? Am I after saluting him now? Did he know that was me?
What did he do?
Doesn't matter. I'm not telling you.
No,
I'm not telling you.
Come on.
Not telling you.
No, give us a clue.
According to the Irish Daily Mail, those of us who did laugh at our own mistakes were judged to be warmer, more competent, and more authentic, Pat. So, we do kind of laugh at our mistakes here, to be fair, don't we? Because it's just
practice.
Do you know what I mean? There's an old rule in radio. They say if you make a mistake that you should just move on. Yeah, you shouldn't mention it because you might have got away with it. But I kind of generally like to put my hand up and say, sure, look, I said something wrong there a while ago. Do you know what I mean? Like mentioning appetite,
I know.
It happens to all of us. And what else did I see? Kids don't make you happy, Pat. New research shows that there's no evidence that parenthood leads to a measurable increase in positive emotions. I can understand that, all right. The study says there's virtually no difference between parents and non-parents. It looked at 5,000 people in 10 different countries, and I tell you what it is, right? This is just me now. It's a different type of happiness, right? Having kids and not having kids. There's a lot to be said for both. You could have more holidays, you'll have more money in your pocket if you don't have kids and all that, and you could live a very happy life and all that. But having kids, it's great too.
Yeah, I mean, you need someone to look after you in your own.
When you get a bit older, do you know what I mean? It's going to change those nappies for you, man. Oh, God, I was thinking about changing your nappies. All right, I'll see you later on. Good luck. Good luck.
The holy waters watered down.
This morning from 9.
No, when you said the canine unit, I thought that. Oops, what's that?
You're breaking things already.
No, maybe I shouldn't have touched that.
Probably not.
Well, I touched it again for the crack. Oh God!
And it's actually in stereo as well.
Hang on. That's gas, isn't it? All right.
An hour and a bit in.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to keep at that now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's like an itch that just needs to be scratched. No, Lola. It was a parrot that went missing in Dublin. Is that the story?
Well, she didn't go missing. She got found.
Oh, it's a she, is it?
Yes.
How do you know it's a she? Just because the story said it, was it?
Yeah, and her name was Lola.
Her name was Lola, but you know the subject matter of the song. Like,
I know, yeah, but no, she was.
transgender.
I know, but
But what, like
Lola
then?
is female.
Yeah, but like
and
you
her
say,
name was Lola.
Yeah, but you saying, like, kind of throwing your eyes up to heaven, like
Well,
her
if you'd
name was
listened
Lola.
yesterday.
I didn't listen to you yesterday, but like it could have been like Lola.
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah,
But Lola was a boy.
Yeah, I know.
Dressed as a girl
in the song.
In the song.
Yeah.
Banned on the BBC, by the way. At the
Yeah.
time. Ray Davies wrote the song for the
Other
Kings.
things should be banned as well.
Oh, I know. But do you know why it was banned? I've forgotten about that now. You reminded me this first week once.
So
Do you know why it was banned?
No, why? Tell me.
Nothing to do with the subject matter.
Okay.
Which was quite shocking enough, like at the time, even.
Yeah.
But they mentioned Coca-Cola in it,
Oh, okay.
so they couldn't mention. It was like McDonald's Girl. Do you remember the
Dean
old
Friedman?
Yeah, Dean Friedman song, which was banned. So
Great song.
because the BBC don't take advertising and all that, so like they won't even do any like gratuitous advertising.
Does that mean that they don't do product placement of any kind on their TV
I
shows?
don't know if they do that, but
Like in EastEnders, is everything blanked off in the shop?
I don't know, but I do know that the radio do not take. TV is the same too; they don't take advertising. So, like, if you mention a product like in a song like Coca-Cola or McDonald's in the Dean Friedman song, as you say, it will automatically abandon the BBC. So there you go. It's a little bit of nonsense for you. Come here. You handed me in something yesterday. And it even bothered me reading it. No, it did, I didn't get a chance to mention it yesterday. Oh, Rory Mcilroy too, talking about grub. I was going to talk about that too in a while. Life's most awkward moments have been revealed. So this new survey, you read this already, you must have, because you handed it to me yesterday. A new survey
I had a glance at it.
had found that calling somebody by the wrong name is listed by 44% of people as life's most uncomfortable moment. That's one of my big ones. I'm great with faces, bad with names. All right? Are you kind of are you good enough with names?
No.
Do you do that
God,
whole?
no.
Do you do that whole thing when you like meet somebody like at Lidl or something, and you see them up the aisle, and you go, "Jesus, man, they're going to spot me now. They're going to talk to me." I know we've spoken about this kind of thing before, but like, you go through the alphabet. You do that whole trick. You do that trick, go through the alphabet, like
Never works.
and you get to him, and you say, Maureen is his name. Oh, hang on, that couldn't be
Well,
right.
it could be. Lola?
Lola, yeah. That's followed by tripping up when walking and hearing your stomach growl in public. You're grateful for that, actually. Sometimes when you're reading the news, the stomach to be growling.
Well,
We've
see,
caught you at that before.
I have total silence in here, whereas you can hide it with music.
No, but like there's no music on now, like, is there?
I know,
Me belly isn't making any. I hope yours takes off now. Awkward instance that we cringe over include sending a message to the wrong person, getting into the wrong car, mispronouncing a word out loud. 4 in 10 people say that they're particularly prone to uncomfortable moments. I am hugely prone to uncomfortable moments. My big one is the name one, I have to say. I don't think I can ever remember getting into the wrong car, but I know I can see that happening, people, all right? What else do we say? Messaging the wrong person. Here's the thing, right? So let's say, a complete hypothetical, right?
You've never done this.
That I'm talking about you behind your back to
That's not hypothetical.
to somebody.
That's irregular.
I said complete hypothetical.
It's a regular thing,
No.
though.
When I'm kind of relaxed,
Lads, talk to me.
when I'm relaxed at 3:30 in the day with my legs up, watching A Place in the Sun, I could easily send you the message about you to you.
Well, you haven't.
No,
yet.
I've never done it.
No.
But I've been known to do it. And then trying to get yourself out of it, saying, that's what I would be saying about you. If I was talking behind your back, that's what I would be saying
You're
about you.
giving away all your secrets now. I know what to watch out for.
And here's one that we never spoke about before, and it's not on this, but I wrote it down because it did happen. Well, it happens to me all the time, but it really happened to me recently in the Main Street in Tiptown. Walking in sync with a stranger and doing that side-by-side dance where you're trying to pass each other out.
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever get that? Because you want to be walking like on the street, like, and someone in front of you, someone behind you is fine, but if somebody's right beside you and you're walking the same speed, does that ever happen to you? Do you know what I mean by that?
I do,
like?
but actually, no.
And you're trying
It
to go a
doesn't.
little bit faster, or you're trying to fall back a bit, and they're trying to do the same
Well,
thing.
the easy
And
thing
there's a
there
bit
is
of a-
stop and look in a window.
I never thought of that.
See, that's the thing.
I never thought of that.
Yeah, just stop, look in the window.
Jesus, I'd be all day looking into Joe Whelan's window in Tiptown if that's the case. Like. All right, we'll do some jokes at half past. Good luck.
Good luck.
It's just after 7 a.m. Good morning, Tipperary.
With Andrew Luby.
Tipperary's Tip FM.
It's funny Headlines at 8.
We're talking about awkwardness a while ago at 7 o'clock. Morning, Andrew and Pat. Imagine slating the boss and texting and sending it to him from Rosemary. Hey, that's what I was saying earlier on. Like, it's probably worse if it's the boss, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Susan was on to us, said, everything you mentioned I've done, more than once, including going to the wrong funeral. And I texted her back and said, I've done that on more than one occasion. Ever go to the wrong funeral?
No, but when I do go to funerals, I generally get there on time.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
You want to tell them?
You want to tell them?
You can tell him.
Okay.
Your dear mum who passed away.
Yep.
Right?
Last year. And
go on, yeah.
we had the mass.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
We had the burial.
Oh, God.
We're strolling back up out of the cemetery. And who's coming, kind of wandering down along the graveyard? Himself inside. Late. Everyone going away and he's still coming down.
On the way down.
Yeah.
I got my timing wrong that morning.
Do you know what happened as well?
No,
What, you
something
admitted it?
happened, didn't it?
Yeah, you fell asleep.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I pull the car in and fall?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah. That's what you said, anyway.
Should have done that last Monday. Worst joke Wednesday. All right. I can't believe there's still no cure for nits, Pat. Surely, like, we just put our heads together.
Oh, God.
A vet gave me the death certificate for my beloved cat, but he's put the cause of death by curiosity on it. My girlfriend... I mean, the stuff that you like, I can never get it, like. We're completely different when it comes to humour, like.
Yeah, I've got one.
My girlfriend broke up with me when she said that she found out I had 9 toes. She was lactose intolerant. I managed to get rid of my winter flab. Now I've got spring rolls. I spent a fortune on a female racehorse that won't race during the day. It's a nightmare.
Oh, God.
Ugh. I've been playing a game called Silent Tennis, Pat. It's just a regular tennis without the racket. Okay, final one for the moment.
Thank God.
I went to the doctor's yesterday. I told him I was getting short of breath when I went up a steep hill. He said that I should expect that at this time of my life. You know, I'm pushing on in the years now. I said, what, in a car? Are you serious? Like,
See, right now, I need you.
Dale Adam.
Headlines at 11.
Okay, Rory Mcilroy.
Yeah.
He's hinted at his dislike of Irish cuisine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the cheek of him.
Yeah.
The Masters champion was hosting a traditional winners' dinner ahead of this year's tournament, which starts tomorrow, doesn't it, actually, I think. And the County Down man has been criticised for choosing more continental options for his menu, which actually does include a side of Irish champ. Do you ever eat
Champ, yeah.
Ever eat champ, yeah? When's the last time you've had champ?
God,
champ
it's
and donkeys.
years.
What's it? Scallions and spuds and loads of butter and stuff, isn't
Funny,
it?
though, that you mentioned...
That's what they're putting it. Butter and scallions, isn't
the
it?
cheek of him, like, having been in Hollywood and County Down, not the other Hollywood, it's very hard to get any kind of decent Irish food there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's clip from here. Actually, I didn't listen. Hang on 1 second.
But also wanted it to be something that all the other people in that room would enjoy as well. People keep asking me, why didn't you go more Irish? And I said, because I want to enjoy the dinner as well.
I mean, listen, all jokes aside, like, why would he say that?
I mean, by saying he wanted the others to enjoy the meal as well, that's suggesting that if they got a bit of bacon and cabbage, they wouldn't like
enjoy it. Well, I know exactly what he's saying, but why knock... Why knock his own country? But I told you I'm unsure about him anyway. I don't really like him, to be honest with you. And I don't even... Do you know, sometimes you just don't like people, you don't know why you don't like them. Like, if you asked me why I don't like Rory Mcilroy, I couldn't even tell you why. Yeah. Just for some reason. Like, much prefer the other fella. What you call it? No, I don't know about golf.
Shane Lowry?
Yeah. He's kind of more, more like us.
I never thought I'd say it, but even that Waterford lad, Seamus Power, has endorsed him. Like,
I don't know Seamus Power.
He's a professional golfer.
Is he? I don't know. I don't know about golf. Okay, last few for Worst Joke Wednesday today. For the last 10 years, I was the chairman of the Irish Stilt Walking Federation. Today, I've decided to step down. Just got a new job decorating gingerbread men, Pat. I think I've got my work cut out for me. See, I did that because it's cut him out. Little known fact, Pat, before the crowbar was invented, crows simply drank at home.
The old ones are
maybe
not the best.
Went to the doctor just the other day and he says, I've got your test results back. And of course, you know me trying to be funny. Like I said, well, did I pass? And he said, you will soon.
Sorry.
Yeah, I enjoyed that, I'm sure. Yeah. My wife, oh God, I'm sorry, Anna, before I answer. My wife came home today with one of those things that test your blood pressure. Her mother.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Sorry, I said sorry before I said it. Go on.
No.
What? Go on, what?
You said sorry, Anna.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Anna is your
mother-in-law's
name.
Yeah.
I thought there was somebody else here that we...
No,
yeah, okay.
no.
Okay.
No. When I was a baby, my parents used to wash me in cheap Australian lager. It wasn't until I was 18 that I realised I'd been fostered. See what I did there?
We were good,
Good luck.
we were cold. Kind of dream that can't be.
Of Tip today, back this morning from 9.
Morning to you.
Hello.
How's things?
Not too bad.
Mcilroy, as you mentioned, the golf starts today, doesn't it?
Yep.
I saw a video on Facebook last night where Mcilroy was out like at a practice run or something, or whatever they do, probably a proper name for that. And of course, there's people there already, and they're watching the practice and all the rest.
You pay to, I think.
Do you actually pay to go and see it?
I think you do.
Do you? Well, I don't mind that. I imagine to get in there, you'd have to pay regardless. Anyway, there was a young fella there he was from Galway. But the reason we know is because he had a Galway shirt, a sports shirt on him, t-shirt on him, right? So he's there with his dad. So you can imagine if they've travelled from Galway over, after that, when Mcilroy was walking away, he spotted the young fella, like in the corner of his eye, and spotted the Galway shirt, and just kind of gave him a little nod, just like that, just a little nod like that, And there was hundreds of people under the post, like, swooning about Mcilroy, what a decent fella he is, like, that he gave the young fella a little nod, like, you know what I mean? And I thought, I didn't comment on it now, because I don't want people coming for me, like, on social media. And I just thought to myself, couldn't he not just get over, like, and shook hands with the young fella, signed a golf ball for him or something?
You're
like
really not a fan.
Nod. I'm not, but I mean, he's the great fella, like, isn't he, that he gave the young fella this little nod, like? And the camera goes to the young lad and his dad says to him, because I don't know, maybe somebody in their company was filming it and said, he spotted you, he acknowledged you, and the young fella was all excited, like, and everything. I mean, like, couldn't he have just made that young fella's day, like, by going over and
But sure, maybe he already did by just giving him a nod.
No, he did just a little, just bare little nod, like it. Just got above. Anyway, people, he's amazing, man. Oh my God, Rory looked at you.
You're just jealous you don't have his money. Buy new tyres for the car.
Yeah.
Buy a new car to go around the tyres you have, even.
Fella once said to me, some people are so poor all they have is money. That's very profound, isn't it?
Yeah, way too deep for this programme.
Big story today is the protests. We're all over the place. I know you went through it on the news there. Affecting us in the county, you mentioned, so Care is the big one today. When I say it's big one, it's the new one.
Yeah.
It's the new one. So we're talking Tipperary roundabout from about 7:30, are we? This morning.
7:15, they're planning to arrive there.
Now, when you say they arrived, what road are they going to be on? Like, are they actually going to be on the Tipperary road, or where are they going to be on near the roundabout?
I'm not sure on that yet, but I mean, if you think about it, that junction has the N24, the old N8,
right?
Like, it has the old N8 towards Mitchelstown. Before you get to the motorway, it has the N24 coming from Clonmel, the N24 towards Tipperary town, and the road into Care itself.
Okay. Like, I think, I was going to say our position on it. I won't include you in it. I think my position on it, and I said to you, spoke briefly about it, was it on Tuesday? We're on the third day of it now, are we?
Yeah, it was Tuesday.
Yeah. I mean, I completely sympathise with the hauliers. I mean, I completely, 100% understand it, like, and all. But I just don't know what the disruption is going to do. Like, the disruption today is going to be for normal people that are already spending a fortune themselves on diesel and petrol, just trying to get to work and to get to appointments and all that. And I completely understand it, like, but I just don't know. Like, I think it's dividing people. That's the only thing.
But what I would say is, what other action can be taken?
I understand that, and I mean, I'm well aware that I would be asked that. I don't know, really. But look, I'm not against it. I'm just thinking, I don't know. I just don't know.
You did a lovely Donald Trump
I did a
impression.
Donald Trump thing with my hands there. Said, I don't know.
But equally, pretty soon, given that they're also blockading the fuel depots, we mightn't be able to get fuel.
Well, there's that as well. There's that going on as well.
They're in Galway, and I think they're in fines as well.
And listen to me, I'm certainly, because like I'm on the side of the hauliers and everything else, so like, I'm not having to go off anybody when I say the next thing I'm going to say. But like any of those huge trucks that cost a fortune, and the buses and everything else, if they're off the road today, if you've got a company and you've got some of your trucks off the road today, how much is it costing you? Is there anybody going to work, like? Is there any of these, you know what I'm saying to you?
The truck drivers and the bus operators are saying it's costing them less because
Because they're not travelling. Like,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen videos of trucks being filled and looking at €1,000 to fill a truck.
Oh, yeah,
which would get them a couple of days.
It doesn't surprise me.
So they're working
right
for nothing if they're on the road.
Is it that serious?
It is,
really
according
is.
to some of them, yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll keep an eye on that across the morning. See you later.
It's just after 7 a.m. Good morning, Tipperary.
With Andrew Luby.
Tipperary's Tip FM.
Sporting headlines at 8.
You all right there, yeah?
Yeah.
You have a bit of a change, like?
Yeah, I moved around my scripts.
Oh, I don't mean that kind of a change, like. You have a medical emergency or anything there, no? You're kind of like, I think you were out of sorts a bit, like.
I was moving my scripts around.
Okay.
I should have done it outside.
Yeah, but
I
I
loved your look there, though, as well.
When I looked in at you?
When Rory came on.
Well, Rory, yeah, no, I don't make a bigger thing out of that, because I don't know anything about golf or
I know.
Rory Mcilroy.
But you just know you don't like him.
I said to you yesterday, and like I hate saying it,
And
because
you've said it many's a time.
no, but I know I'm wrong to say this, but it doesn't have to be Rory Mcilroy. I bet you, if you're honest with yourself, whoever's listening, sometimes you just don't like people.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're asked why you don't like, you don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why I don't warm to him.
Yeah.
For some reason. But that's just that, like.
Some people might say that maybe you should just leave it lie.
I am. I don't think he's losing much sleep, like, over me not warming to him, I'd say now, to be fair. Come here.
I'm here.
Most people say that they do their best thinking when they're sitting on the loo pad. Now, mobile phones, right? Like, before mobile phones... and
The
like
newspaper.
Perfect if you have a newspaper. Magazine, perfectly. Don't keep saying magazines and things like that. I was going to say, have you ever, before all of that, and if you didn't end up with a magazine in the loo, would you ever end up reading the back like of a shampoo bottle or something? Did you ever do that? I know you're pointing at your head. When you had hair, when you had the Michael Bolton look going on, when you had hair down your back. But you'd pick up anything in the loo just to be reading it, like, because it's boring. Anyway, okay, maybe that's just me. 6 in 10 people apparently have a eureka moment when sitting on the loo. 1 in 5 say that they came up with a brilliant work idea or made a decision about eating more healthily. Now, I can understand that, God. Oh my God, I'm not eating that again. Oh Jesus, I'm not eating that again. The survey is by the toilet paper company. Is it Cushell? And they also found out 3/4 of people say that they often just escape to the bathroom for a little sit down. Like, well, they don't say a little sit down for some peace and quiet.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Do you know actually what I was thinking of when I was reading that? Has it ever happened to you? We were talking yesterday about awkward moments and things. This happened to me recently. Now, it's happened to me plenty of times. Do you ever go into like a public toilet, like if you're in a restaurant or something like that, and you go into the loo, into one of the cubicles, right? And it's a mess. Right,
yeah.
Right? It's a mess. So whoever was in there before you, like, you say, God,
yeah, I can see where this is going because I know how I feel in that situation.
Okay, so it's a mess, like, and you decide there and then, I'm out of here, right? Yeah. So it happened. That happened, and I walked out, and there was someone waiting to go in.
Yeah,
right.
And they're thinking
you did it.
Yeah.
And of course, me being so socially awkward, like, I was thinking of me, like, I had about 2 seconds to decide how I was going to handle this. And then I just said to your man, I didn't do that.
No, what you say there is, I wouldn't. I'm just going to call maintenance about this. It's
well, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah. But I said to this fellow, come here, pal. I had nothing to do with that. Like, I didn't use it like at all. Because otherwise, like, you go back out to the restaurant and he's sitting with his wife and they're looking over at you, like, and he's going,
they do that
man.
anyway.
Okay. Call maintenance, man. That's a good idea. But you still have to say, yeah, put your headphones back on. I'm going to call maintenance, but I didn't do that. That's the last thing you want to think, is that you did it. Do you know what I mean? For them to think.
Saying I didn't do that makes you even more suspicious that you did.
Oh, you see, it could be right. These are my problems every day, like.
Sporting headlines at 11.
I was reading this and I was thinking that you have done this a few times in the past, speaking about people going on holidays, and a little survey on that, and a lot of people are planning holidays on their own. You've often gone places on your own, haven't you? I know Brianna's gone with you quite a few times. But you've gone to Dingle on your own a couple of times, have you?
Yeah. And went to Philippines on my own.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Really? See, I don't know. You see, I think I'd be different that way. I don't think I'd like that.
Yeah, Elaine wouldn't be there to pick out your clothes or anything like that. Tell you what to eat. Tell you not to have that drink again.
Stop when you have to cough. No, but I think you have to be kind of happy in your own skin.
Yeah.
And you have to like yourself. Which,
No, you don't have to like yourself.
Well, you love yourself, and I'm kind of
the
so
listeners
about
do as
myself,
well,
you know. Yeah, people love you, is it? Like, people love you. No, but you know what I mean? I think you have to be a certain kind of person that if you're happy to, sit in a coffee shop someplace, whether it's in the Philippines or in Dingle or whatever, and just kind of watch the
world go by.
Watch the world go by.
Yeah.
And would you do the touristy things like when you're on your own and all that?
Yeah.
You would? Yeah. And happy enough, in your own skin to do that. Yeah. Would you chat? Would you make friends out? I don't mean friends, but would you get to know people
definitely. Well, I mean, you can't not go to Dingle and chat with people.
The problem with that is, though, we're back to the same old thing again. I'd be afraid of making friends because you couldn't shake them off then for the week. Do you know if you're someplace for 7 days or something and you meet a very nice couple and they're lovely people and the kids are lovely and all that, and then they say to you, what are you doing tomorrow? We might see you. We might, will we go for dinner tomorrow night? You go, jeez, no, I don't.
I think it all depends on where you holiday.
I don't want to be meeting people. Anyway, 1 in 5 are planning a getaway with friends this year. As the summer season approaches, 60% of holidaymakers say they'll take a break with their partner. Well, it's not a lot, actually. 9% plan on going on a solo journey, but I think that they said it's up a little bit from last year. According to a new survey from some travel insurance crowd, 1 in 5 plan to bring their adult kids with them as well. That's a problem. That's a problem.
I just think in there.
Yeah.
Somebody paid good money to have that survey done, and we're hoping that they'd get a mention. And you go, some travel insurance company.
Called some travel insurance provider called multitrip.com. Make all your bookings through multitrip.com. Tell them we sent you. Now are you happy? Are you happy now?
I was making an observation. I wasn't asking.
What I was going to say about the adult kids thing, sometimes if they're at a certain age, they're too cool to be with Mammy and Daddy on holidays. That's
well,
kind
they
of
still let you pay for it, though.
Oh, they certainly would, yeah. Okay. All right, we'll see you back at 9. Okay, good luck. Tip FM.
Back this morning from 9.
Morning. How are you? Do you ever get that feeling? It's like the COVID feeling thing when you opened your eyes this morning. Like with the protests and the rationing of fuel and everything. It's just a strange kind of a feeling. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean by that? Maybe it's just me. It's not like Armageddon or anything, but it's just it's just a strange situation, isn't it? So how are we with updates on what's happening with protests first, okay? So do you go on?
M8 Cashel, that's still in place and will be for the foreseeable, according to the protesters there. They're also planning to, just around now, they should be hitting Junction 4 Urlingford on the N8 further north. Mm-hmm. And what I'm hearing is that Cahir was obviously hit yesterday. All the roundabouts on the N24 around Cahir. That could be hit again today, depending on numbers. And I had heard reports and suggestions, and that's all they were. There's nothing official, that Thurles might be targeted today, but haven't any confirmation on that.
We don't know yet.
Yeah. And obviously there's the usual ones as well, the N65, Port Umna Bridge, and the N24 and M7 into Limerick as well, which would naturally not
Ballysimon Road there is hit again today.
Exactly, yeah.
What was I going to say to you? How bad was it in Cahir yesterday? Because both you and I
don't know. I avoided it.
So did I.
I went home by Ardfinnan.
Yeah.
And further on then to get to the...
Okay.
Cut back up onto the Clogheen Road out of Cahir.
Okay, so no
side
hassle.
of the town.
Huh?
My side of the town.
Yeah, and I went home by Golden. I went down into Paulmucka and up to New Inn and across the road there to Golden, which was fine. So, okay, that brings us to... we'll hear more, won't we?
Oh, yeah.
For the next hour, next half an hour probably, we'll probably hear something. Now, next thing is the rationing of fuel, or the fact that some people don't have fuel any place, and it was chaos yesterday at the pumps. Like a lot of people would have known yesterday, if you get a chance to fill up, yesterday was the time to do it. But this morning, how do we know how bad it is now, this morning, with different carriages around the place? I mean, do you know of any that have no fuel?
No.
Okay.
I haven't officially heard anything, but I know that talking to filling stations around the county yesterday, that they were dependent on getting deliveries yesterday, which was unlikely, given that Whitegate, Foynes and Galway were all blockaded, and 50% of the country's fuel supplies are distributed from there, so There was unlikely to be deliveries yesterday. I know some of them I was talking to were out of either diesel or out of petrol, and that was obviously causing problems. And the big problem as well was that the queues that were forming at filling stations were spilling out onto the road, and that was causing quite a few problems as well for traffic in towns around the county.
And you were talking about the traders, and you were talking about restaurants and coffee shops in Cashel and all that too. And like, if anybody thinks for a minute that it was great for the garages yesterday because they had like a rush on fuel and all of that, the one thing that I noticed is normally when you'd go for like a fill of diesel or petrol or something, you might grab a coffee and you might get a sandwich or a roll or something like that. Everybody was just getting fuel because they realised that there was a queue behind them, so they didn't want to. You know what I mean?
And also as well, I mean, given the government taxes on fuel,
there's nothing on it.
There's nothing very little for the filling stations. They are making their money, their profits on whatever they happen to sell in the deli or the shop or whatever.
They're only making their profits on the deli and on... What else would you make a profit on? Very, very little. No, there's nothing on newspapers. There's nothing on cigarettes. Deli and coffee. Deli and coffee. That's the only
and
place.
And your bar of chocolate or whatever.
Bar of chocolate, fine, but really they're dependent on delis and coffee. Anybody in that business would tell you that. All right, we'll keep an eye on it, Pat. Thank you.
It's just after 7 a.m. Good morning, Tipperary.
With Andrew Luby.
Tipperary's Tip FM.
That's your Tip FM Sport for now. Sporting headlines at 8.
I don't want people tuning in now just saying the lads are just talking nonsense as usual and not talking about the protests and all that kind of thing. We did mention it at 7 o'clock, and I said that we will keep an eye on it across the morning for you and let you know as quickly as we know what's happening out there. So if you're going to be delayed this morning, and we're inviting people to text us with details of fuel and diesel and petrol and all that kind of thing, and if you can or can't get it and where you can and all that kind of thing, and we'll mention garages around
and
the
if
place.
you can, are you getting it in a can? Because that's something that's not nice.
There's nobody doing that, is there?
Yeah, I've seen some videos online already.
So what use is that to you in a can like? I mean, you want to be a fairly big can like.
If you've got a 20 litre.
But they're kind of rationing it a little bit, as we said a while ago, so they're probably not allowing that.
The thing is as well that if you're planning on hoarding it for quite a while, petrol goes off pretty quickly.
Does it?
Yeah.
Really? Didn't know that. I've petrol sitting in a can for since last summer.
Yeah.
For the old strimmers thing.
Strimmers and that go off.
Okay. Milk, I don't understand the first line of this thing that you sent in to me. Milk is still people's preferred chocolate flavour.
I think the type might be.
The type of
milk. Of chocolate.
Chocolate milk. So chocolate milk. They're talking about chocolate milk.
No, milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
Okay.
White chocolate.
Like in a container, like a milk container, like. Is that what we're talking about? Drinky stuff? No, we're talking about eating chocolate.
About chocolate.
Okay. So milk chocolate.
Yeah.
Not actual drinking. But see, that's where I got confused. Right, okay, now I understand.
Easily done.
Now I understand. Now I know what you were saying to me off air about the coffee one and all that. Now I know what you mean. However, the classic has fallen 5% in the past year, according to a new survey by York's Chocolate. You never came across York's Chocolate, have you? No? It's probably from England, is it?
Possibly.
Salted caramel has risen to... What?
I could see that being. Yeah. Well, I'm partial to the.
Yeah, to the number 2 spot, followed by dark chocolate and coffee chocolate. And as you said, what did you say? You're an old connoisseur of coffee.
I would be considered, or could be considered, a connoisseur of chocolate, and I've never.
Would you consider yourself a connoisseur of chocolate?
I love chocolate. It's my biggest downfall.
Yeah, but like being thrown off like at home on the settee, like in your boxer shorts, eating chocolate, like doesn't make you a connoisseur, like.
I don't do that.
Okay,
jeez.
Other flavours include orange dark and lime sea salt are also increasing in popularity. I've never had lime sea salt. I've had the old... I
presume you've had sea salt.
I've had sea salt, but I've never had lime sea salt.
Okay.
Is that lime sea salt or is it lime and sea salt?
It's not lime sea salt. It's lime
and
sea salt.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. And Waterford's... just moving on. Waterford's Copper Coast... Have you ever been at Waterford's Copper Coast?
I have indeed.
It has topped a
travelled
list...
along there many a time.
Is it as good as they're saying? Is it as nice as they're saying?
It's not bad now, I must say.
Not
fantastic views. I just find it difficult to praise Waterford.
Oh, God, no. Sorry to our Waterford listeners. Waterford's Copper Coast has topped the list of Ireland's 7 wonders for the second year in a row. Now, of course, the Ring of Kerry's there too, the Burren in County Clare, the Fermanagh Lakelands feature too. But just people are confused. This is not the 7 wonders of the world. This is the 7 wonders in Ireland.
Yeah.
All right. Is there any place in Ireland on the 7 wonders of the world?
No.
Are you sure? Well, let's see. Taj Mahal is there. Great Wall of China.
That's that takeaway in...
Yeah. Great Wall of China is there. Limerick is there. Avoid it, kid. but for different reasons, I think. Maybe.
Not going there.
Good luck. That's what they're saying.
Headlines at 11.
Grand Nationals today or tomorrow, is it?
Tomorrow.
That's tomorrow,
The
yeah.
Grand National Festival started yesterday.
Starts yesterday. Go on, do you want to say to people what you said to me about Rory when he was on about swinging and all that off air? No? So was that a private thing that you was that private, was it?
I think it's a Hollywood thing.
Oh, is it? Okay. When he was saying, I kept swinging and swinging. What did you say in my ear? Off air. He's a swinger.
I can't remember. Yeah.
Oh, he's a swinger, is he? You might be too far wrong. Didn't he break up with a wife last year? Not saying he was at that crack like. But was there rumours of an affair with that? Well, she's a beautiful looking woman actually. She's the one that does all the commentary and all that and all the television stuff on the on golf in America. I think he was caught milking out of the bucket. Was he? Allegedly. I know, so you're not saying anything.
I put a little dent in the ground and then you just dig a great big hole.
Yeah. Allegedly, Rory, allegedly. It's only just something that I read online. Residents in a tiny town in Australia are putting their entire area up for sale. This is in Queensland, right? It's home to just 2 people who have now decided to move on to greener pastures. For €241,000, the successful buyer will get the Fox Trap Roadhouse, Pat, which features a pub and a post office and a 4-bedroom home and the keys to the whole town. So, there's only 2 people living there. Now, for comparison, right, the price of go on, you were going to say something?
How could you call that a town with 2 people living?
Well, sure, it is a town, like. Sure, if you drive into a town or a village, like, and there's no one there, it's still a town, isn't it? Is it not, no?
But if there's only
2 people there, how many, oh God, you're always...
No, I'm just
How many
saying,
people have to be there before you consider it a town?
well, no, it's not even so much the number, well, partly the number of people, but if there's only a shop, a filling station and a 4-bedroom, that does not qualify as a town.
Well, kind of, like.
No.
I mean, okay.
It's a village.
Well, then what are you reading? Okay, it's
not even a village, actually.
They're selling...
Paul Mucka would put that to shame.
Oh, Jesus, man, look, they're selling their village. They're not selling the town. For comparison, the price of a 3-bedroom home in Brisbane costs about €578,000. You think the houses are expensive here. The village residents...
Hamlet?
They plan to retire and hand over the reins to somebody else.
I'm just thinking, actually,
go on, you're always thinking.
Every village needs an idiot, so are you interested?
You'll have to come with me. Okay, I'll see you later on.
Good luck.
What's the crack with Andrew and Paz? The best bits of Good Morning Tipperary.